Hello, everybody. It's been one of those days. I normally do my journaling, writing it all on a piece of paper while typing it in Word. I've been so busy trying to get my Facebook off the ground that I haven't had much time for anything else. I've been posting to about 400 websites and Facebook dings me every time and tells me I can't post anymore. Today it let me do a couple more posts than usual. I'm starting to get the hang of this, but I don't think they go live, or if they do, I'm unaware of it. And I never get any comments, but I'm just starting and it'll take a while. And a lot of my videos, there's nothing there because I didn't know what I was doing. uh, my name is Amy Peterson. I live in Central Florida. I love it here in Florida. I do not live by the ocean, although a lot of my graphics have me there. If I had my way, I would be there. But my mom, who I'm taking care of, is she doesn't really like the beach. And we have 3 dogs, as anybody who watches my post knows. I don't know that I can get a babysitter. Maybe. I know someone who owes me a favor or two. But that's not how it works, does it? When we serve Jesus, we don't keep track. There's no board on, I did this for you, so you should do that for me. It doesn't work that way. When you do for others, you just have to be open hearted and not expect anything in return. That's why I really love running into strangers. I have different things that I hand out, and it starts a conversation. And I learn real quick who does and who does not believe in Jesus. On the most part, most people are civil and grateful for the gift. I always hand it out and say, "Have a good day." And that is what I wish for them. I don't know anything about them unless they tell me. And sometimes it opens up conversations and we have a grand time. It's usually when I'm taking mama to the doctor. I go around the whole waiting room handing out things and trying to, and I look the people in the eye too. I think that's important. And there have been people that look like they are in such sad shape. Not someone that many people would go out of their way to talk to. Those are the people I love the most. I worked with special needs for several years, and I have to tell you, they taught me more than I ever taught them. And at the time, I had really closed off my heart because my children, I have five, and only one talks to me. And my heart was hard from that. I built a lot of walls. And working with the special needs children, I learned how to have a heart wide open. That was one of the characters in them that I love so much. A simple smile for the nonverbal, or just knowing. I learned how to read a room quick. Started being abused at age 2. I have a lot of trauma. I have post traumatic stress disorder, and I have deep depression, anxiety, panic attacks, quite a few things. But the one thing I learned is reaching out for help is okay. I've been seeing a shrink now for 3 years, and it has helped me greatly. They have me on a program where I believe it's called Sperato, something like that. And it's something that you do once a week through the nasal cavities. My little dog wants to come up here. Come here. You want to be a movie star? Bless you. Come on. Jump up. This is MJ. He's a hot mess. He needs a hug and then he wants to get down. Or he'll lay on my computer table. Yeah, I rescued him. They were very mean to him, the owners. And I couldn't see it. So, anyways, I now have him permanently. We're still kind of learning potty training because he was never allowed in the house. He was always outside, even during that freeze. I'll tell you what, if you're not going to love animals, don't get them. You know, I'll never understand that. So I'm stuck with my 3 babies, and I'm glad. There you go. Go run on. Go on. I do digress. Let me see. So I've been in therapy now 3 years. It's helping me a lot. The Spravo or Sperato is a drug that's supposed to make your neurons connect, fix your brain, put simply, and help help me not have these flashbacks and different stuff like that. Drive me nuts. I asked the shrink, I said, I keep hearing on the news about all these people having PSTD and then killing people. And he said, Amy, you'd never kill anybody. You'd hurt yourself before you hurt another. So that was after 3 years I asked him that. So that made me feel a lot better because on the news it was really, like post traumatic stress disorder was like making killers or something. There's a lot of us that suffer in silence, and we wouldn't hurt a fly. And that's part of why we have it, because we put up with way too much stuff. And every video, I'm very conscious of these puffy eyes, but they've been black and blue so many times that, well, I guess I'll just have the puffy bags all my life. I have lost 100 pounds, and I have about 75 more to go. And in my pictures, those are my pictures. That was before I was raped. That is a story I don't really want to get into. But by the time they got through with me, I, I could not even see out of my eyes. I could not turn my head more than a centimeter without everything spinning for about the spinning and all that, not being able to move my head was for about 5 months. That's the kind of damage they did to me. I have dents in my skull, and we need to speak up. Problem was, I was roofied, so I'm not quite sure what all, thank God, took place. And I don't know that I want to know. But I do know that if I'm ever around others, my cup will never leave my hands. So that's just a little bit kind of outline of some of the things I'm going to talk about. Some things are going to be funny. Some things are going to maybe make me cry. I'm also going to talk about domestic violence and sexual abuse and some other topics. So if you don't want your children to hear or listen, don't play this when they're around. So anyways, that's the beginning. Some of it anyway. I miss my children, and I'm not able to see my grandchildren, and that kills me. Except for my one daughter. I have 3 with her, and they're great. I talk to them almost every day, and that helps. So, anyways, thought I'd get on here and try to do another movie and see how it goes. And I hope they get better each time. So keep watching. Peace, love, and light to you all. Amy Peterson.